BetPAWA, FUFA. There is a partnership or a campaign that BetPAWA has going on all over Africa. We've seen it happen in Rwanda, where they've already partnered with Ferwaba, and we are also blessed and glad to be the one to be working on this partnership in Rwanda. So when they liked it, they suggested that we should do the same for Uganda. The interest factor was like we had to go to Uganda, learn the visual language of the country. So it was cool because we took a plane, we flew to Uganda, me and my boy D, he's our art director. Shout out to Marco Dur. I think he was marketing manager for BetPAWA in Uganda. So he was the guy taking us around. So the first 2 days lapsed, and then we took the next few days for collecting visual language, Ugandan visual language. What we managed to find out was like there's a certain spiral that has been used in the visual language of Ugandans for like, I don't even know when, because it starts from the King's Palace. We saw it from the King's Palace. It goes down to the museum. In the museum, there were a bunch of artworks, even the way they were doing their knitting, the way they were doing their basket work. There is a spiral that keeps coming back. Even in the architecture, that was a really good find because the remaining of the rest of the brand went by that spiral. But either way, beside the spiral, we also had to find other visual elements that Ugandans are familiar with. One of the things that where we figured out, but that was not a tough figure because everybody knows Ugandans love their crane. We walked around also with their stadium. That was like on the 4th day in Kampala. So by that day, we really locked in because we had all the materials that we wanted. We were in that hotel room for about 3 days, not going out, 3 to 4 days. First few days started with my boy D, doing what he does best, sketching and illustrating. I was figuring out some key colors because we also had to look into like how like the traditional or artistic ways of they've been writing, they've been dealing with their typography. So we also had to come with their own font. After putting this together, we went for the presentation. Finally, it was good because it was like the initial draft presentation. Past that, really, our work was finished. We came back to Rwanda to meet the rest of our team members for animations and the rest of the stuff. We couldn't do that, of course, by our own. We needed to collect some information from. We also had a little bit of a conversation of our partners who are currently working with BetPAWA. It's another agency. It's called Zeus. Shout out to Zeus. I'm so proud that currently the Ugandan football tournament is using Rwandan-made content, which is really interesting because back in the days, it used to be Rwandan companies using Ugandan materials. We're really proud of that, and we are looking forward to go to Kenya, Tanzania, Mozambique, anywhere in the world, just really showing them what Rwandan Visual Creative can do.